Hey everyone, I'm back. I know it's been at least like a month, maybe even longer since I made a video, but I've been extremely busy. We've all been extremely busy over here in personal life and with work and everything like that. I have a ton of ideas. I just gotta get them onto a camera. But one of the last videos that I did was kind of on cutting down aluminum copper radiators and stuff, and I had a lot of viewers, and I knew that it was going to come up about cutting the copper noodles off the end. So I'm going to try to make a really quick video on cutting the copper noodles off, and then we'll do all the math to it and see if it pans out. And remember, it can be different for, it just depends on the type of radiator that you're doing, or aluminum copper radiator. So we'll get right to it. Well, all right. Another reason I'm also doing this video is so that I can test out this new tool that I have. Which I probably shouldn't be putting the blade in with the battery on, but let it ride. So I'm going to test this thing out, this hacksaw here. I just got it. So far I've had no luck with, just single-handed hacksaws, but we'll see how it works. That's another reason that I'm making this video. I want to test this thing out. So if it sucks, I'll just get a regular sawzall out to finish up. So on this one, it'll be easy enough to just try to cut down the edge here. So far so good. I'm pretty impressed by this little thing. Now this one's probably going to be a pain in the butt. Probably going to cut it. Well, surprise, surprise. My SD card got full on my camera and stopped recording. So, bad news is, you guys think Hunter did the old switcheroo on you, some movie magic, and maybe put some different copper or coils over here. Well, trust me, it didn't. I don't have time for that. Good news is, I was able to get my other sawzall out, and we're almost done. But camera stopped recording and didn't get the part where I thought, I do think this is a great tool right here, this one-handed hacksaw. Just whenever I got to the more heavy-duty one, it's having some trouble, but it's still, nonetheless, I think it's going to be a great tool. I'm glad I bought it so far. Be good for taking apart AC units when you got copper pipes and stuff like that. Make life real easy, just having to use one hand. So, anyways, but you missed all that because my camera has no kind of warning that the SD card is going to be full. So I'll keep cutting these up real quick and we'll get back to business. All rats. That side's messed up too. This one I'm going to have to cut by like right here because it's got like flange edges or whatever you want to call it, and I don't want it to mess up the my blades, because the more blades you got to buy, the more money you got to start taking out of your pocket. Guess that's one-handed too, maybe? I don't know. Sometimes you buy stuff and you just tell yourself that it's good in your head, so you don't feel so bad. I'm going to have to pry these out of there. Like I said, it was flange. These I should be able to just cut off. On this one, you didn't see in the video because my SD card got full, but on this one I was using that one-handed hacksaw or whatnot, and it was taking a really long time, so I stopped. Ooh, watch your fingers! Now we're going to take the steel ends off and take all these noodles out of here. Alright, let's take the noodles out of here. In case you didn't notice, I have some awesome special effects now. Someone turned this laser light in the scrap pile, and I found it, and it works. So I figured, hey, let's upcycle that thing. Upcycling always saves a lot more energy than recycling. It's better for the environment, and it's more cost effective, and plus you're upcycling it. You know, all your friends think you're cool because you found a use for something else that's upgrading it. What I'm doing is just taking a screwdriver and prying all these copper noodles out of these iron fins. These were ones that I had to cut because it's kind of flanged right here, and I don't want to mess up my blades on my hacksaw, sawzall, whatever you want to call it. One more. I know what you're thinking. The laser lights really do it. That's exactly why I put them in the video. It was like, man, it's gonna be so boring watching me pull copper noodles out. What can I do? Laser lights. Everybody loves laser lights. Doesn't matter if you're young, old. Out. Now we're going to take the iron ends off of these. That should be fun. Not. Alright, now this is the real fun part. But we're going to save that one for last because it's all oily and nasty. I'm just going to start by hoping to kind of pry this off. It's going to work. We're going to weigh our cart of aluminum copper radiators that are clean. I already had 65 pounds for the tare weight of the cart on the scale, and it was at negative 65 before I put it on. So we have a net weight of 87 pounds of aluminum copper. We're going to gross that out. Now it's on 0. This little basket weighs 2 pounds. So we're at 9 pounds. It's at 11 minus 2 is 9. Trust me. That's for our iron. Zero it out again. And we're going to put our number 2 copper. I even got the pieces that were underneath the scale. And that bucket is 2 pounds. So we're at 10 pounds, so 8 pounds. 8 pounds and number 2 copper. Now we'll do the math. Alright, let's break this down really quick. Let's do our math on this. Okay, so we had 105 pounds of aluminum copper radiators. That's what those are. So if we got our really good price, I explained in one of my other videos, you know how to get a better price and what the real price is on dirty ones and why they are such a wider margin. And you can go watch that video to hear all that. But this is to cover if we cut the noodles off, because I knew, you know, someone was going to bring it up about cutting the noodles off, because a lot of people cut the copper noodles off. So we're going to break this down really quick. So 105 times, we got this sweet price because we're awesome customers and the scrapyard loves us so much. So we got this price of 88 cents a pound. And even if it wasn't 88, it's not going to be that much further off. So that's going to come out to $92. It's a dollar sign in case you can't notice. $92.40. Okay. Now, if we broke it down how I did in this video, where I took the copper noodles out of it, you're going to end up with 87 pounds of aluminum copper. It's 87 pounds times $1, because that's our price. It's our over 100-pound price, but we're assuming that was, you know, this is just what we ended up with our recovery. We're going to assume that you have over 100 anyways. So $87 for that. And I'm going to go ahead and divide this so we don't get confused, because this up here is if we just sold them dirty, just the way they are, right? So 87. Then we have 9 pounds of iron. So this right here was aluminum / copper, and this right here is iron. Okay, so iron, 9 pounds. We're paying 4 cents a pound for that right now. That's going to come out to 0.36 cents a pound. 36. And then you're going to have your 8 pounds of number two copper. 8 pounds. Alright, so we have our 8 pounds of number 2 copper. Today we are paying $1.88 per pound. That's going to come out to $15.04. So if we add all those up, we're going to get $102.40. So you can probably already do the math in your head, but let's divide this up. So 102.40 minus 92.40, right? It's going to give us $10. So you make an extra $10. And that's assuming that you can get this good price and all that stuff, because you might have to change that to 70 or something like that, or whatnot. And there's no right or wrong answer whether you should cut them down or not. I just want everybody to know all their options that they have out there, and ways that you can try to get more money to do less work. I mean, who doesn't like that? Because then you can get out there and go find some more instead of sitting at your house and cleaning them. Maybe you like cleaning them, and that's all good too. Like I said, no right or wrong answer. It's just this is the math, and I broke it down for you. I have a scale and I have access to all this stuff, so I figured I would break it down for you and give you a good idea. And that's all there is to it. It's really up for you to decide. And these were just certain radiators. Every radiator is different. I mean, if you're taking radiators out of gigantic units, well, then yeah, it's probably going to pay to clean them up. You know, and you just have to do the math on it in your head and decide, is it worth it or is it not worth it? That's all I got for today. Thank you for watching.